Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is Force here with another episode of Friday Night Magic, and today we're going to be playing, of course, Duels Origins, but more specifically, we're going to be playing some Jund Land Ramp. That's what's going to happen today. I guess I'll keep this hand, because we do have both of the card draws from the Elvish Visionaries. So, even though this hand isn't amazing with a 6-drop and 2 1/1s, we're going to be drawing into some stuff, so I'm going to, count on not sucking, hopefully, in the future. Looks like we'll be facing an aggro deck. That could actually be, could be a bit of a problem. This deck doesn't have a lot of anti-aggro, which is probably enough of a reason to possibly even not play it. But we got some stuff going on, like this. Molten Vortex, discard a land, deals 2 damage to our creature player. That's hilarious. That's the one card. It's like one of the few cards that's going to let us deal with this aggression that we're going to be seeing here from our opponent. So that's absolutely fantastic, actually. And this deck is chock full of lands, so we've got plenty to discard, essentially. So I'm more than happy. So we're going to just chump block here. Trade it up. Trade it up. Not take the damage. He's going to Titan Strength. Gives it +3/+1. Okay, so he's just saving his creature, basically. But we're just going to kill it next turn with a Molten Vortex. In fact, I think drawing Molten Vortex probably won us this game, hilariously enough. Well, we can just go with the Visionary for now. I guess we could still just play the Vortex. We just won't make use of it this turn. Although that's a little dangerous, honestly. If he has, I'm just gonna count on him not having enchantment removal. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that line of play. We'll count on him not having enchantment removal. We'll see how good that goes. So this deck has a lot of lands, much more so than, I guess, what you typically see. What is, there's, actually, wait a second. There's 30 lands in this deck. 30 lands! That's a lot of lands. That's a hell of a lot of lands. Let's see if he attacks. If he attacks, I block. 100%, no doubt. Okay, we block that. Yes. Let's see if he does something else. He could sack this guy to kill this. Yeah, he's not going to do that. So we're running so many lands because we got a few things to play off of them. One of which is this enchantment, the Molten Vortex. So since there's no 4-drop, what we're actually going to do here is we're gonna go ahead and get rid of, well, actually, no, wait. Let's play this first before we do anything silly. Let's see what we draw into first. And just to put it, so this is the sort of reason we've got stuff like this. Whenever land enters the battlefield, we get a 2/2 green token into play. Stuff like that, which makes it worth having all these lands. I can wait to do this, so I am going to. I don't need to trigger this right now. So we're not going to yet. We'll wait till we get to like block and kill something as well. We can Molten Vortex to kill that, and then he'd probably tap a land to sack it to deal 2 damage, but it doesn't matter because he's losing his creature anyways. So we are going to go like this, and then we are going to, actually I'm gonna let that, if I do this now, that won't die, but this dying is probably still worth it. So I'm actually going to discard a land card to deal 2 damage to that, and we'll get rid of our mountain. Remember, we've got 30 lands in the deck, so there's plenty. The question is, does he use a mana to save his 1/1? Oh, he uses the mana to deal damage to me, okay. So he sacks that to deal the damage to me. This dies, he's going to do the extra 1 damage to me, but his board's clear, so that's fine. And again, because we've got 30 lands, which is a good 6 to 8 more than you typically see. Normally you see anywhere between like 20 and maybe 24 on the high end, but you never see 30, except for in this deck. Okay, so we can, he's got a 2/1 here. Just a 2/1, no big deal. Couple of choices. We could play the 6/6 with Renown 6, which can't be blocked by more than one creature. We could also just play the Zendikar Royal right now, which I kind of like, because then next turn it's going to get us a 2/2 when we play another land. So we're going to play the Zendikar Royal right now. Whenever we play, whenever land enters the battlefield under our control, we get a 2/2 green token. That alone, getting those 2/2 green tokens is going to be enough to really stave off a lot of his aggression. The problem is, though, I need to continue to hold this back because the more, gosh, like there's no life gain in this deck, so it's not like we don't got Palaka worms here. First strike, renown 1. Okay. Well, that's fine. So a couple of things are going to happen right now. First, we're going to get a 2/2 in play. Let's have this guy. When he enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a non-legendary green creature card with converted mana cost 3 or less and put it in the battlefield. And I think we're just going to do that too. So we're going to get this 6/5 in play. Boom. The Woodland Bellower. He goes, Rah! That's his bellow. And we get to choose one with 3 or less. So we could go for some more land fetch. We could go with the Elvish Visionary for card draw. Let's just go with the, well, no, let's go with the Gate Creeper, actually, because it's gonna get us a land. It's gonna be more to discard to the Vortex, which is really big for me. So we're just gonna take, I guess we'll just take a mountain out. Having more lands to discard to the Vortex, again, if we can continue to burn his little goblins, he's completely screwed. I mean, he already seems pretty screwed. We get the Bellower, 2/2. This guy, which just fetched us another land, plus it's a blocker. And I'm totally gonna block this damage. Like, he's not even gonna bother attacking. That's hilarious. He's gonna play an Ember Hauler. So I'm probably gonna discard lands to kill both of those. Let's play a, let's play a mountain first. Okay. That's gonna get us another 2/2 in play. We're gonna burn that. This is amazing. We're gonna burn that. He's just gonna sacrifice that anyways. He's gonna tap damage to sacrifice. Probably to, maybe to kill off one of our creatures. We'll see. Or he's just gonna do the damage to my face. We'll see what he decides on here. Okay, he's gonna do it to the, what? Why would you do it to the 0/2 and not a 2/2? Why? It doesn't even, oh, probably because he plans to block this one, but why not kill this one? He doesn't even, okay. I am thoroughly baffled. We're gonna play the Outland Colossus. It's a 6/6 with a Renown 6. So when it deals damage to him, it's gonna get 6 1/1 counters on it. And with this board, pretty sure we just win the game here. He's gonna play a Goblin Arsonist. He could use, it doesn't even matter, dude. Doesn't even matter. Yeah, exactly. Of course he's been replaced by AI. He's getting worked. All right, let's play the Creeper. The Gate Creeper Vine. Dig for a land. Now we can either play that land for a 2/2, or we can ping off one of his creatures. Let's ping off one of his creatures. Get rid of a blocker here. Okay. And then we can swing with all of these. The AI will probably block the 6/6 with Renown 6, I would have to assume, because that becomes a 12/12. There we go. So he blocks that. Can deal 1 damage. Guess he does it to my face. He takes 6, 8, 10. 10 damage. Bringing him down to 8. Plays as long as enchanted gets +2/+2. And okay, well, it's not enchanted, so it doesn't matter. All of the lands come into play. We've got the Pilgrimage. Let's just search our library for 2 basic forest cards. Reveal them. One of them, gonna confirm. One of them goes into play tapped, which triggers that. The other one goes into our hand, which we can discard to kill that. Yes, thank you. And then we hit and swing for 6, 12, 14, 16 damage. To the face, to the face. Ha ha ha. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we get here. We get the, ooh, that's good with the leap. Plus the Pilgrimage, absolutely. Absolutely. So we've got the Gate Creeper. We've got a leap with the Gate Creeper. to get another creature. We've got the Pilgrimage for more lands, and we've got the Woodland Bellower, which lets us dig through for another low creature. Yeah, this is all good. This is all good here. Are we going to live long enough for it to matter, though? White aggression coming from the opponent. Starts off with a 1/1 flyer. White and red, so Boros, super aggressive is what we're seeing here. Super aggressive. It's kind of scary, actually. We're gonna be going down very, very quick. That's what we expect here. We will be going down very, very quickly. Play the Gate Creeper. Search through for... Guess we should just dig for a red. Because we're going to have plenty of green sources with Anis's Pilgrimage coming up in the future. Won't be coming up immediately, though. Because I'm going to sacrifice him to an evolutionary leap, which means I'm not going to block that 2/1. We'll see if he decides to attack. Although, if I don't evolutionary leap and I Anis's Pilgrimage next turn, that's going to give me 5 for the turn after, which would let me play the Outland Colossus. So maybe instead of the leap, maybe I hold off on the leap and I go with a Pilgrimage right now, which gives us Outland Colossus next turn. You know what I mean? That could be pretty good. Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna Anis's Pilgrimage. 2 forests. You're not gonna counterspell that. He's just reading the card. I do it all the time. I do it all the time. Gotta pause to see what the heck's going on. Okay, so next turn we've got 5. We've got Outland Colossus, which is a 6/6, which can nicely block his 2/1. Plus it's just a nice creature to have. He's gonna Twin Bolt me in the face. Interesting. He's really trying to rush me down because he knows I'm ramping up, and if I ramp up too high, he could be in trouble. He knows. So we've got a 5, 6, and 7 that are our upcoming turns. Enters the battlefield, target creature gets +1/+1 till end of turn. He is rushing me down as fast as possible. Do we have the time to survive? That's the question. Still not gonna block. I'm not in that dangerous of a situation quite yet. Very soon, once my health gets sub 10, it's very scary. Okay. So do these next few turns save me? Or does he have removal and or exiles? Next turn is huge because I get 2 creatures in play with a Woodland Bellower. Which is gigantic. So let's see if it matters. He's gonna always swing me in the air. I don't know that we have any reach, actually. Yee, that's not good. I don't know that we have any reach. So the air is gonna kill me alone. The air is going to be my demise. It is. Alright, I need to prevent some of this damage. So we're just going to take the 1. We're going to have to sacrifice this, which means we have less fodder for our evolutionary leap, unfortunately. But I have no choice at this point. I'm getting way too low. There's no life gain in the deck. This is just what I have to do. Alright, time for the Bellower. This is good because it gets us 2 creatures in play. However, we still can't deal with the flyers. And my second creature is going to be... card draw. Let's see what we get. It's not good enough. Absolutely do not attack. We need to save for blockers 100%. We're still going to be taking 2 a turn in the air. I need... Gosh, I need my Molten Vortex. I'm dead. I'm dead. It's just too aggressive. The deck is just too aggressive for me to handle. I can't handle this deck. It's too much. So he swings. Let's see if he just goes for... He's probably just going to do 2 in the air. Yeah, he's just going to swing 2 in the air every turn. Oh, how is this deck not running any reach? That's the worst. That's the worst. Gonna have to resolve that or something. Gosh, I'm trying to think if it's worth even playing the frickin'... trying to think if it's... I'm not going to play the guy's revenge. It doesn't even make sense. I'm going to go with card draws. Let's play this. Sacrifice this one. Get another visionary. Okay. Let's play another visionary. Get another card draw. I just need to filter out my deck. I need to play this pretty badly. Just for the sake of getting the lands out of my deck, basically. And in order to trigger it, I could play the Niece's Pilgrimage, and that's going to trigger the... oh, that's going to kill me. 2, 4, 5, 6. I can only take... Oh, he kills me right now. No, next turn. He needs another... Oh, wait, no. He kills me right now. He can kill me right now. 2 in the air. Attack with this. If I block it, I take 1 damage. If I let it go through, I take 1 damage. And then 2, 4 damage from that. That would be the win if he had done that. Well, he wins next turn, no matter what, though. Too slow, no life gain, no reach. GG for me. Hey, actually, this ain't too shabby. This isn't too shabby at all. Holy crap, 2 draws. And the Awakening for more fetch is something I can be happy with. Opponent did go down to 6 cards, so wasn't happy with those first 2 hands. 6 isn't that bad, though. You can definitely make it work with 6. It's when you go down to 5 and below, that's when your mulligans start to get really scary. But 6 isn't... truthfully, 6 isn't that big of a deal, so long as your 6 looked good. Right, I'm going to make him think we're mono green for as long as need be. We can sit on our red mana. We don't need multiple red sources for a lot. Ooh. That's nice. So there's our Reclamation Sage. That's a tech card for artifact and enchantment removal. Sacrifice this, return an untargeted creature card from your graveyard to your hand. He's probably not going to get to make use of that much. Alright, we can continue to make him think we are mono green. Gonna play Niece's Pilgrimage for ramp right now. 1 extra land in. So the extra land in play is the big reason to do this. Because it puts me up at 5 for next turn. You know what I mean? And it also gets a, this also gets a sorcery in our graveyard. 1 more, we get to trigger this with Spell Mastery. Nice thing about this, we're playing against blue. This guy can't be countered. Alright, 1/3. Gets +1/+1 as long as you control Swamp. Holy crap. That's really good. That's really pretty good. Alright. Still can make him think we're mono green. Let's draw a card before we do anything else. Okay. Let's see what we get here. And whatever. I don't think the mind games matter that much at this point anyways. So let's just play this. And we could play the Reclamation Sage. I'd rather save it, though, until he's got an artifact or enchantment that I want to remove. There's a decent chance it'll happen at one point. I also want to wait for the Awakening until I have as many lands as possible in play, so I can make that as big as possible. This is going to be really good, though. This is going to be really good in this matchup. So long as he doesn't die to creatures blocking him, at least. That's the big threat. So he's attacked with a 2/4. I think we just let it go through right now. It's early enough in the game where I don't mind taking a little damage. You have to know when to take damage or when to save your creatures, you know? It's kind of one of those things. He's going to play another Corpse Hauler. Man, that poor guy, I don't envy his job at all. And then plays Dimir Guildgate. Okay, there's Evolutionary Link. That is the sort of thing that I'm looking for. Let's fetch some creatures, shall we? See what we get here. Guess I could have attacked. I should have attacked. Because that would have... I should have attacked because he probably wouldn't have blocked. He probably would have let them both go through. You know what I mean? There's a good chance he would have let them both go through. Alright, oh shit, now, oh God, I should have played my land first. I was about to attack, but I'm not going to now. Damn it all to hell, Dennis. Such an idiot. Doing this completely wrong. Doing it wrong and loving it. Isn't that what Jesse Cox says? He's a swell fellow. Alright, so we can block and sack, which is good. So we will do that with this. We're gonna block the damage, and then we're gonna sack the creature to fetch through for another creature. So the 2 damage is blocked. We do take the 2/4 from this though. And he's gonna do lifelink on both of his creatures. Alright, so he gives, ooh, we get another Gaze Revenge, nice. So he gives lifelink. Did he not give lifelink? I thought he gave lifelink. Plays another Corpse Hauler, holy moly. Are you kidding me? We're just taking too much damage though, that's, oh, here we go. This is exactly what we needed. Okay, we're gonna play him because I want to be able to start burning his creatures. I should probably do this. No, not yet. All right, let's actually sacrifice this first. See what we draw into. Okay. So I get a lot of value. We can play the Colossus for now, but then in future turns I'm gonna start pinging off his creatures. He might have removal for this, but even if he does, whatever. I really want another instant or sorcery in my graveyard because then I can play this with Spell Mastery and I can do some Molten Vortexes. That would be amazing. That would be absolutely amazing. Because I need the cards in my hand to make use of this. Now I could have pinged off some of his creatures last turn, but I almost feel like it's better to have a big creature to block. And then I sort of get multiple, quote, pings off as a result of this. So we're going to try blocking his 2/4. Let's see if he has any removal. He's going to do lifelink. I don't care if he gains life. Him gaining life isn't the problem. It's me losing life that's the problem. Oh, he's going to pull that creature back now. So much graveyard fetch in this guy's deck. But the thing is, the more red mana that I get, the Molten Vortex becomes ridiculous. So, let's draw a card. Don't pay red for this, please. Just trying to get another instant or sorcery in my graveyard to eventually trigger this. There's another red source. Good. Okay, let's do leap, sacrifice him. With the green, yes. I'm gonna be able to ping off 2 of his creatures with this, and we get a Zendikar Incarnate. I think instead of playing that, though, I'm gonna ping off 2 of his creatures right now. I think there's a lot of value in that. Okay. Okay. And then I'm gonna do it again. Kill this guy. Get rid of that. Confirm. Okay. Okay. I like that. I like that a lot. We can play the Reclamation Sage at this point just for having a creature in play. And I think given the current state of the game, I'm not going to count on him having an artifact or something that I need to remove. So we're going to play this just for the sake of having a blocking creature in play. Now the question is, do I hit him for 6 or do I save for a blocker? I actually want to hit him for 6 right now because he's got no blockers. This is going to turn this guy into 12-12. And as long as I'm okay for the next turn or two, first of all, this is a much more imposing blocker, a lot harder to kill unless he just has hard removal. Yeah, totally fine with that. Totally fine with this right here. Alright, so he's going to completely pass the phases. +1/+1. Okay, that's a creature he fetched from his graveyard. Gotcha. I gotcha. I gotcha. Alright, there's another land for us to discard. For a burn. Let's do that right now. Burn a 2/1. Okay. He's gonna sacrifice it to pull something back. Wow, as long as he has mana, that's actually really good. Alright, so I will attack with the 12-12. Now let's play Gay's Revenge too, actually. Let's attack with both of these guys. We'll attack with the 12-12 and the 8-5. We'll save the 2-1 as a blocker or sacrifice fodder for the Evolutionary Leap. Blocks the 12-12, obviously. Lets the 8-5 go through. Okay. I mean, he can't touch this at all. Can't put the target wrong unless he does mass board clear or something. Chooses not to attack with the 2-4. Plays flying 3-3, enters the battlefield, draw a card, then discard a card. Got a feeling it's not going to matter too much here. I'm about to just Awakening, just for the sake of it. Oh, this is good. This is really good. Can't trigger both. Let me just Awakening right now, actually. I'd like to do this. Yeah, I'm just going to Awakening right now. I want to get some more lands in play. Pretty sure I couldn't have won. Oh, nice. Let's get a few more lands in play. Pretty sure I couldn't have won this turn anyways, so. I'll attack with this. He can multiple block it and kill it. But even if he does, that's fine. He can block with both of these. Both of his creatures will die, and then he chump blocks with that. Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with that. I mean, at this point, he's got one card in hand. I've got an Evolutionary Leap. I've got fodder for... Oh, not anymore. He's going to kill the fodder. But I've got this guy. I've got the Flame Shadow Conjuring plus Gaia's Revenge. I can't play both those next turn, but I could do Conjuring plus the Incarnate, which is actually probably better. Although he can do something to this, but like he could counterspell or target it, which he can't target this. But this is only 4. This lets me do 4, 8, and then trigger that. And then after attack, I can sacrifice the token off of Conjuring as well, which is hilarious. All right, so we're gonna play this. This is amazing, guys. We're gonna play this. We're gonna say yes to the copy. Okay. And then we're gonna swing with both of them. He doesn't have any cards in his hand either, so this is pretty much GG. Swing I mean, he blocks both, but you know what I mean. Upcoming turns, it's GG. All right, he blocks both. Fine. And I'll let that damage go through, so that dies. And then I'll sacrifice the token. Okay. So the token is blocked, but we can sacrifice it for the sake of an Evolutionary Leap. That is amazing. Get a Woodland Bellower. Oh my god, we're gonna be able to copy a Woodland Bellower and trigger its effect again, I think. That is amazing. Next turn is gonna be hilarious. It's gonna be hilarious. He's gonna play a Gravedigger, fetching back a creature. Might get back the Mirror. I think he is going to. Gets the Mirror back, plays the Mirror, because that's a good blocking creature. He's in kind of a bit of trouble right now, though. I'll show you why. Actually, it doesn't. Yeah, he's gonna die either way. But I want to do this just to do this. We're gonna play the Bellower. In playing the Bellower, it comes into play. We get to search for a small creature, put it into play. And then also coming into play, we trigger 2 stacks of these. We can copy the creatures. Pay 1. Copy. This is so hilarious. And then do 1 for the 6/5 as well. Pay 1. Copy. And then him coming into play triggers another one of these searches. And then that coming into play triggers the land grab. And then that coming into play triggers another one of those, which could be more land grab. I could just keep doing this, as long as I had red sources anyways. So we're gonna get a token in play for that. We're gonna get another land. Wait a second. All right, let me now. I just want to get some stuff. We're gonna sacrifice the wall to evolutionary because it's. Okay, get another one of those. Let's sacrifice the token wall to get another dig. We get another gate creeper vine. Let's sacrifice the, actually, I don't even know. It doesn't matter, I'll just attack. All right, we're gonna move into combat phase. I just wanted to see it all happen. He can block 2 of them, which will be the 2 biggest, and he only actually takes 7 right now, so hilariously enough, he's not even dead. We could have killed him if we left red sources untapped, but we're idiots. But we're an idiot. Let's sacrifice the tokens here to get creatures in our hand. Okay, we get the Outling Colossus. Let's sacrifice the other token, because this is gonna die at the end of turn. To get another creature. That is finally, we haven't pulled into her at all. Finally have her, that's hilarious. And let's sacrifice our 1/1. We might be out of creatures actually at this point to dig for. Oh no, there's something else. Okay. We're gonna have to discard a few lands, but that's fine. 3 cards. Let's actually just discard one of those. A land. Okay. Yeah, if we just saved a red source, we could have just killed him with the Molten Vortex, but you know, it's more fun to just try out the different things that the deck does. I feel like this deck could use a couple of things. Some life gain, some reach in particular. Because there's not a single reach creature in the deck. But overall, it's pretty fun to play. Yeah, I'd say that. Pretty fun to play. Molten Vortex, 2 damage to the face. Just get it over with. There you go. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Friday Night Magic. Have a fantastic weekend. I'll see you guys next week.